Good morning everyone. Today I will be discussing to you how electric power supply works. Electricity plays a very important role in our daily lives. Yet many people use it without fully understanding how it reaches their homes, schools and workplaces. This discussion aims to introduce and explain how an electric power supply system works, from the generation of electricity at power plants to its transmission over long distances, and finally to its distribution to end users. So, by using a visual diagram and a real world example such as Lieco in Tacloban City, this topic becomes easier to understand and more relatable to the community. Knowing how electricity flows through these stages helps explain why substations, transformers, and power lines are necessary parts of the system. Understanding this topic is helpful to people because it increases awareness of how complex and carefully managed the electric power system is. When consumers understand where electricity comes from and how it is delivered, they become more informed about issues such as power interruptions, voltage fluctuations, maintenance activities, and energy conservation. This knowledge also promotes responsible electricity use as people realize the effort, infrastructure, and resources required to supply power. Overall, learning about the electricity power supply system empowers individuals to appreciate electricity not just not just as a convenience but as an essential service that supports economic activity, public safety, and everyday life. According to this figure, so electric power supply begins at the generating station, which is shown on the left side of the image. In general, power plants generate electricity using sources such as geothermal, coal, hydro, or diesel. In the context of Tacloban City and nearby areas in Leyte, most of the electricity comes from geothermal power plants in Leyte, such as those operated in Ormoc City and surrounding municipalities. These power plants generate electricity at a relatively low voltage, which is not yet suitable for long distance travel. To solve this, the electricity passes through a step-up transformer located within the generating station. This transformer increases the voltage to very high levels such as 138 kilovolts and 138 kilovolts, 230 kilovolts, or even higher, because transmitting electricity at a high voltage reduces power loss. This step is essential before the electricity can travel long distances across the island of Leyte toward urban areas like Tacloban. Once the voltage is stepped up, the electricity enters the transmission system, represented by the tall transmission towers and red colored lines in the image. These high voltage transmission lines carry electricity over long distances from the power plants to major load centers in Leyte. In Leyte, these transmission facilities are typically operated by the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, or NGCP, not Lieco. NGCP is responsible for transporting bulk electricity across the region. Some large industrial users, known as transmission customers, may directly contact these high voltage lines at 138 kilovolts or 230 kilovolts. But for residential and commercial users in Tacloban, the electricity must still go through another important step before reaching them. The next step is substation, which is critical point between transmission and distribution. As shown in the image, electricity enters a step-down transformer at the substation. Here, the voltage is reduced from transmission level to subtransmission or primary distribution levels, such as 69 kilovolts or 26 kilovolts. In Tacloban City, LEECO operates and manages these substations. This facility serves as a control centers where electricity is monitored, protected, and prepared for distribution. Without these substations, electricity would be too dangerous and impractical to deliver to homes, schools, hospitals, and businesses. After leaving the substation, electricity flows through distribution lines, shown in yellow in the image. These lines carry power to primary customers such as commercial buildings, small industries, and large establishments, usually at 13 kilovolts or 4 kilovolts in Tacloban. LEECO's distribution network spreads across barangays, ensuring that the electricity reaches various consumers reliably. At this stage, the voltage is too high for household use, so additional transformers are needed closer to the end users. Finally, electricity reaches the secondary distribution stage, which directly serves residential consumers. Small distribution transformers commonly seen mounted on electric poles in neighborhoods around Tacloban step the voltage down further to 120 volts or 240 volts, which is safe and suitable for household appliances such as lights, electric fans, refrigerators, and televisions. This is the electricity that residents of Tacloban experience every day when they turn on a switch. So LEECO is fully responsible for maintaining these lines, transformers, meters, and service connections to ensure continuous and safe power delivery. In summary, this shows the electric power supply is a continuous process involving generation, transmission, substation transformation, and distribution. So, using LEECO and Tacloban as an example, electricity starts from power plants in Leyte, travels through NGCP transmission lines, passes through LEECO-operated substations, and finally distributed to homes and businesses. Each step is necessary to make electricity efficient, safe, and reliable, ensuring that power generated far away can be used conveniently by end users in the city. So that would be all. Thank you.